It is what it is, what it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy, Damoose.
Please welcome
DJ
Damoose. Okay, so what I have here today is I'm going to show you the second part. I'm going to get the other cart handled tomorrow, but I wanted to share with you what's going on. So tomorrow I'm going to take you on a field trip. That'll be in the next video. We are going to Academy Sports, and we are going to pick up some golf shirts. The reason I'm going with golf shirts is because they're breathable. I will share with you and I'll show you why I chose the golf shirt from Academy Sports. They're $20. They're short sleeved, which is not a factor because I do an indoor gig or outdoor. You'll see me in my hat. You'll see me on my braces, my purple braces, and usually if I'm indoors, you'll see me with my long purple shirt and khakis and boots. That's the dress code for me. And my son usually has the red shirt, the long sleeve red shirt with black khakis and shoes. But it doesn't matter. Our dress code is button-ups. I'm going to check out Academy tomorrow. They have 11 different colors and shirts, and hopefully they have the color that we're looking for. I tried to stick with purple for me because I'm a purple fan, and purple is a sign of royalty in the big book or the Bible, whatever you want to call it. That was a sign of royalty, and it was an expensive color. But why I got you here, I'm going to share with you what I'm doing now. And that is, I got the holes were already cut. When I put this thing on the cart, it's totally on the cart. It will not come off. I put my cart and box together, so when I go to a gig, I will be able to push it in, push it out, and everything else. But when I found the Harbor Freight, when I found that swivel handle, and I put it on my sub, it had me sold out. So I'm going to get another one tomorrow for this cart that I'm going to pull out and show you. The cart itself was from Harbor Freight. I bought it for $11.88 on sale. If you're a Harbor Freight man like me, I get the Harbor Freight discounts of 20% off my total sales, and that's why I go to Harbor Freight a lot, because I get discounts because I'm part of the program. I totally believe I've been a big fan of Harbor Freight since 2008 when I was a sheet metal worker. So yeah. So when I became a journeyman, I still went to Harbor Freight because when I became a journeyman, I was non-union. So when I went non-union, I could get the tools that I needed. I had to have a sawzall. I had to have the wire screwdriver. Now listen to this. I had the cordless drill that they first came out with. I had it for a long time. I dropped it once. It died. I took it back. They gave me another one for free. As long as I own the device or the equipment, Harbor Freight has a standing tool that they will give you a tool. If you break the tool for any reason, I'm not talking about like using a hammer or a wrench, no. But if you break it using normal wear and tear, they'll replace it. So check that out. So here it is. Here is the cart that we're going to strap up. I'm going to put the straps on today. These are the straps. These are very nice. I have a black one too. The black one's thicker. I use these straps a lot. Let me show you. See the cart? I already got the holes already there. And you just take the strap, put it on the outside, stick it in, pull, and wrench it down. There we go. And that's it. Done. Now they're solid on there. So when I put the cart, the swivel thing on there, is a piece of cake. So it's something that I wanted to share with you because a lot of people get the rock and roller carts, and when they get the rock and roller carts, I've noticed that a lot of people have a lot of stuff. So what I did was I put all my stuff in the box. Let me show you. I'm going to tour that real quick. Let me show you how I Let me show you how I set it up. This is how neat and clean it looks. Okay. See how neat and clean it looks? This is my extra wire. I use it. I know it's green, but then in here I have all the basically I got the neoprene. It's the neoprene sleeves that I use when I'm at a gig. I use these neoprene sleeves. I just wrap it up. I wrap my wires in them, and then all they see is black, and they don't see a bunch of wires. So I got a box for my neoprene. I keep it in there, all nice and bubbly. This is, believe it or not, this right here has everything that I need to run my mini soundboard. I got a Tion A4. It works perfect for what I need. I only use it when I can put it in my setup if I want, but I use it basically for I basically use it for if I'm doing a wedding or something. I can just plug in my phone and be done with it. But I got these wires in here. This is for my sub. And then this is for the microphone. And these right here are for my subs. And then I got this wire here. I use it for my phone. I plug my phone into basically use it for my sound. And this is for my camera. There's a camera case in there. But that's my Tion A4. I use it. It works really good for the needs I need it. If you're looking for a good mixing board, you can get all those expensive ones, but this cost me $50. It works perfectly for what I need it for. I got Bluetooth on it and everything else. Then I got this, which I transformed. This right here was a 16 gauge, but I took the 16 gauge wire out and I put 14 gauge in there. And I made it into a 14 gauge wire. So that's 25 feet. It was 20 feet. So it's got 5 more extra feet in there, and it fits. And I got my wires for my sub, going from my sub to my, and then what I do, I'll show you this. I take my speaker wires and I put them together when I leave. And basically what I'm going to do is I put these together and I keep them together. So they're together and they're not separate. Both sides. They're 25 feet. I am going to get a 100-foot wire for just in case for weddings. Sometimes you have to have a split system or something like that, and then this is the other one. And then I have this wire right here. It's a 50-foot HDMI wire. I use this for karaoke. I had a karaoke gig in a bar, and I used this to hit the TV because I didn't have a wire. I had a 15-foot, a 10-foot wire, and I knew it wasn't going to be long enough, so I got the 50, and this works perfect. Then I have in here, I have the mic covers. There's my mic covers I just got. They come 2 in a pack. What I did was I put them in this box for karaoke. And then what I'll do is I'll open the box up, and this is plastic, so it makes good sense. I'll open it up, I'll put this on the table, and then tell the people that are singing to go ahead and take one and keep the other one just in case they need the microphone again. They're antibacterial, so they're good for the corona. So if you're looking for one, I'll leave in a comment below what these are. And I got a video. I'll show the video on the side for you. I made a whole video on it. And this right here, I'm going to get longer ones of these. These go to my go to a 1/4 inch, and basically they come out of my system just in case I go somewhere where I'm equipped for everything. So and I suggest that if you do gigs, make sure that you have wires to do everything, because there are some places down here which do not allow you to do this. Now, I ran into a situation at Orange Theory, and I didn't have the proper wiring for Orange Theory, but now I did Orange Theory, I got the proper wiring, so if I do get called back for Orange Theory, I'll be able to hook right up to their system. So that's another story. Okay, and then here's all the wires here. Now, there's all my wires I got. I got every kind of wire that you can think of in here. I got extra upon extra. Now in this one, I have a backup. Now let's say I get to a gig and they have a table set up. No worries. got a tablecloth for the table, for a 6-foot table. And in this tablecloth box, I got everything. I got extra. I got this. I charge this before I go to any gig. Basically, it's for my phone. I use it to charge my phone just in case I don't have a plug-in, which I always have. And I keep this on my table when I set up. This is for my phone. My phone is wireless, so I can charge it. Backup music. Every single song that I own is on this. This is backup. You need to have one of these just in case something happens to your system. Always have backup music. I can plug this I can plug this literally into the Xeon A4 and I can run it like a computer. I have one of these so I can check the power and make sure I'm running legit. I have one of these just in case I need to go ahead and mark something. And I got all kinds of remotes for everything. But this goes to my, these goes to my dome lights that I have. And I got a pocket knife in there just in case something happens. And I got a pocket knife on me. And I got an extra camera, which has a battery that I keep charged. Just in case something happens to my other camera, I can go ahead and use a backup camera. It's a Canon. This is what I used to shoot my videos with. It works really good. And then I have the trusty old straps, or you call them basically wire strapping, zip ties, whatever you want to call them, in here too. And I got this too, just in case something happens and I need to plug in. I can always plug in there to that. These lately, believe it or not, go in the box. Then I have my my speaker stand cover, which used to be white. Pro tip, if you ever need to glue something, if you ever need to wash something, make sure you wash your whites with whites. I didn't follow that example, and it ends up being gray. And then I got these ProNex 360s. They go perfect around the speaker stand. I like this because I have everything I need in here. Oh, forgot to show you this. I have karaoke. This is my karaoke one. This is for my karaoke. This is my original one that I got. It is MK036, a fine. And then I got this one. This one is the professional wireless microphone from Fafine. I got that. It comes with two. I keep them in the same box because all my microphones are in this box that I use. Except my wireless one. My wireless one will go in here. That way I know that I have it. And it will be plugged into my Roland 505. It will no, I take that back. I'll plug it into the Xeon A4 because it works better that way. The Xeon A4 is probably the best thing that's happened to me. And I'll tell you why. Because I was at a gig and I had to do a split ceremony. And at the time, I was looking for the proper, I would say the proper soundboard to do a split system. But none of the soundboards I wanted had what I needed. And that was, they wanted to be able to use Bluetooth. And I didn't know that companies out there actually made Bluetooth. And these are my Gemini AS-1500Ps. They were really good. When I first started DJing, I used the Horror Bangers 12-inch powered, as you would say, passive speakers. It came with a 4-channel mixer. I would have to turn the music down. I didn't have a sub, not like this now. I got a sub now. I'm really going to have to turn the music down. I have a feeling that that's what they're going to be telling me. But I had to literally turn the music down because it was too loud. I had a couple that told me that it was I needed to turn it up, and I did. I had to turn it up a certain way, so that way I wouldn't get feedback or anything. But when I got this new system, I had to learn it. And one of the things that I learned about this new system I got is using the proper sound goes a long way. Believe it or not, when I hooked up everything, I hooked up my Tiana 4, and what I do is I take, when I use the Tiana 4, I use it for weddings because I use a lot of microphones when I do karaoke. I have to. And I'm not going to invest $170 or anything like that because the investment I made, I did a good job because the microphones sound wonderful. I can get them to sound great. I just plug them in and go. Like I said, I got those professional microphones from. I did a review. I'll leave a video at the end. I did a review on them, on the microphones. I've done reviews on all of my Fine. That's all I use is Fine products with microphones for a reason, because I like the Fine company. Not because I've done some reviews on them, but I really, really like the way they sound. They sound tremendous. The only thing that is not Fine is my Audio-Technica wired microphone, and that gets plugged into my Roland 505, and I use that during the gigs. I don't use any other microphone. I use a wired microphone, and then I let the people use the wireless microphones. I did get some wireless microphones a long time ago, and they were Samsung, and not Samsung, they were Samsung, and I made a big mistake. They said that they had 35-foot range, and I did a wedding, and let me say that they would drop. I got rid of them. I sold them on eBay, but I told the person that they dropped, and he said you'd buy them anyway. So it's okay, you can have them, but they dropped. But anyways, that being said, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Ring my trusty notification bell for more videos like this and others. If you don't like what you hear, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you like what you hear, hit the like button, please. Help my algorithm out, baby. I'm going to leave you with this. These quotes, believe it or not, are from the app. They're called Daily 365 Motivations. And then the thing is, 365 notifications can change your life. They've done mine. I read them every morning when I get up and I'm done. The thing I like about it is there's more than one quote on here. There's not, and it changes. It doesn't challenge you. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Peace.